of you flick freaks out there, what is going on? My name is Andrew, and we got a special video for you today. Came across this on IMDB. It's a gallery that they put together. 58 honorable mustaches. As you can tell, I'm a fan of the stache. And also I decided, why don't I do this? I have not looked at this list yet. Why don't I go across this list and see how many of these mustaches I can pick out? Because as a mustache man myself, I feel it is my duty and my obligation to recognize and honor mustaches in all forms. So 58, let's see how many I can point out and recognize. So here we go. Starting off with the one that, you know, it's just right there in front of you. That's Robert Redford, of course. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Up next, the Burt Man. Burt Reynolds, Smokey and the Bandit. Groucho Marx. Even though that mustache is just painted on his face, that's still one of the most famous mustaches of all time. All right. Oh, it took me a second. This is Spinal Tap. I can't remember what his name was. His character's name was something small, wasn't it? It was but I know that's from This is Spinal Tap. So yeah. Oh yeah, Nick Cage, of course. Yeah, Raising Arizona, right? Oh, John Candy, I miss you so much. Oh. Nope, Jude Law, of course. Yeah, good call, I guess. I think, yeah, that's Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, right? I could be wrong on that one. The Beatles, yes. Yes, we're the Beatles, yeah. We're even more the Beatles. Look at this. We got Ringo and Lennon. Yeah, okay. Raul Julia. Oh, Gomez Adams. I miss you. I miss you, Raul. Billy D. Williams. The smoothest man in the history. If you look up the word smooth in the dictionary, it's just a picture of Billy D. Williams, a.k.a. Lando Calrissian, and he's just going, welcome, Leia. Welcome to my city. Yeah. Billy D., he is the epitome of smooth. Yeah. Waiting for Guffman. That's an acquired taste movie. I think it's great. He's just going to go home and bite his pillow. Suburban Commando! The fact that they chose this movie specifically to show off Hulk Hogan's mustache, Suburban Commando for me, whenever I was a kid, was my jam. Oh, this movie came out, like, I think either 1990, between 90 and then 92. I was around 5 years old whenever this movie came out, and I was always a Hulk Hogan fan growing up. I'm still into the whole Hulkamania thing. Yes, I know he went through the whole controversy, but it's difficult for me, as a lifelong fan of this man, to still not just be mesmerized every single time I see him, because he was a huge part of my childhood. Hulk Hogan was my hero growing up. So whenever he did this movie, Suburban Commando, with Doc Brown, he did it with, it's so fucking bad. It's bad. It's a bad movie. But I loved every minute of it, about this commando from space who came down to, you know, fight aliens on Earth, but he was just a giant dude. It's insanely simple premise, but I ate up every second of that movie. So, moving on. Oh, Freddie. Greatest musician ever. I love you, Freddie. You know what? Going back to, I know this is David Arquette right here, but going back to Freddie, I think one of the greatest regrets in my life is that I didn't live in an era where I could have, you know, seen Freddie Mercury live in concert. I think that would have been the greatest thing ever. So, but that was David Arquette. Now we're on to Tom Lennon from Reno 911. I love it. Mr. Belvedere. Ron Swanson. If you look up the definition of man in the dictionary, it's just a giant-ass picture of Ron Swanson. Jason Lee, yeah, my name's Earl. Oh my God, I have not seen or I have not seen. I know this is Ben Stiller, but I have not seen Dodgeball in a long time. And now thinking about it, that movie is brilliant, and I really do need to go back and watch it because that's a movie that I think you could watch like once a week and it would never not be funny. Because there's so much in it. You got like Rip Thorne. He's like, you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Which, by the way, that's got to be the coolest name in history, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bronson. The movie's fucked up. The movie's fucked up. Hi, I'm John Waters. My name's Sam Elliott. Nobody can really impersonate my voice. Everybody wishes they could grow my mustache, but you can't, and you can't talk like me either. So why even try? Seriously, Andrew, give it up. Sam Elliott, man. Pacino! Yeah, Serpico, good movie. Denzel Washington. I mean, it's a beast and a half. I'm not gonna tell. I guess I will tell this story. I know somebody who met Denzel Washington at like an event. I'm gonna make this as broad as possible. Somebody met Denzel Washington at an event. Somebody that I'm really close to, and they went to shake his hand and said, "Excuse me, sir, I'm a huge fan of your work." Denzel was he shook this person's hand and just totally blew them off. He's like, nice to meet you. And then he went back to talking to somebody else. And I said it was really awkward, but when you're Denzel Washington, I guess you can do that. So, well, howdy ho there, neighbor, Ned Flanders. Aw, Abraham. Miss you, buddy. Courtney B. Vance. Yeah. If you have not seen, it's not Making a Murder, but O.J. Simpson, People vs. O.J. Simpson, Courtney B. Vance kills it as Johnny Cochran. He is so good. And for me, growing up, at my age, the first like big news thing I can remember right after the Rodney King trial was O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson for me like was the big headline of my childhood. I missed the whole Challenger explosion and all that stuff. So for me, growing up, the big thing from my childhood in the news was the O.J. Simpson trial. So this was a very special series to me. I thought it was great. Oh man, Courtney B. Vance killed it. Killed it. Joaquin Phoenix and Her. Yes, of course. It's a great movie. Ryan Gosling from Nice Guys, I think. I'm surprised they chose this picture of Ryan Gosling because he kind of has the mustache, yeah, but he also has that little soul patch thing. I'm surprised they didn't go with Ryan Gosling from Lars and the Real Girl because he had a great mustache in that movie. Get off of me. It's the Pink Panther, ladies and gentlemen, Peter Sellers. Salvador Dali, of course. He had the weirdest / greatest. Him and Henry Rollins, they just like, I'm going for it, man. And they went for it for sure. Whenever you think famous mustaches, you got to think Charlie Chaplin, of course, yeah. You know, whenever I think of Sean Connery, I don't think of Sean Connery with a mustache. I mean, he pulled it off for sure, yeah, but I think of the Bond Connery, you know, whenever he was smooth shaven and stuff. So, my name is Walter Cronkite. Yeah. You know, Ali is another person. Whenever I think about this person, I don't think about them with a mustache. I mean, he had a mustache to be sure, but I think of, not the and there again, I don't think of Christopher Reeves because he's Superman. You think clean shaven Christopher Reeves, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's Errol Flynn, isn't it? I think it is, yeah. Yeah. I don't know who that is. That's not... You know who that... I know it's not them, but you know who that looks like? That looks like Ethan Hawke. But I know that's not Ethan Hawke. I don't know who that one is. DDL. Daniel Day-Lewis. is the greatest actor of all time. People say it's Brando. I respectfully disagree. I think Daniel Day-Lewis is and forever will be the greatest actor of all time. Gangs of New York is my second favorite movie of all time. It's his second best performance ever, right behind his performance in There Will Be Blood, which he also had an amazing mustache in. But yeah, greatest actor of all time, second favorite movie of all time. Clark Gable. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Teddy. It's my favorite president of all time. Teddy Roosevelt. Borat, yeah. I don't think of Jack Nicholson whenever he had the mustache, but yeah, I didn't think of that. Mark Twain, yeah. Holy shit, that's Roger Moore. Why are they putting all these Bond guys in here whenever they're definitely not known for their mustaches? I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. For these ones that I'm like, I don't know who that is, I'm going to, get a lot of shit in the comment section. Zorro, of course, yeah. My name's Jean Charlotte. I hated The Shining. Oh, Selleck. Selleck and mustache are like peanut butter and jelly. They just go together. Is that Heston? I think that's Charlton Heston. I don't think him with a mustache. David Niven, yeah. For a second, I thought that was Walt Disney, but yeah. That's not Fred. I don't know who that one is. Martin Freeman, yep. Of course. Watson. John Cleese. You know what? I can actually, because now John Cleese has the mustache, but for a long time, he didn't have it whenever he was doing all those Monty Python skits and stuff. I don't think he really, did he have a mustache in like A Fish Called Wanda? I can't remember. Maybe, maybe not. But yeah, I can definitely understand putting John Cleese on this list with a mustache, yeah. Roman Atwood, I don't think of Mr. Bean with a mustache, but, oh, we're back to Burt, so that's the list right there. We didn't see Disney. We didn't see Walt Disney on there. That's okay, though. Yeah. Good list. So, everybody, I hope you enjoyed our honorable mentions and the honoring in general of mustaches. Hope you guys knew. There was like 2 or 3 of those I didn't know. I did a lot better than I thought I was going to do. I did a lot better than what I thought I was going to do. Unless that was Ethan Hawke, I don't think it was. And there was one guy. Here, let me. I think you can. Yeah, so you can go back. Nope, I don't know who that is. This is who I'm talking about right here. I have no clue. I have no idea who that one right there is. So, all right. I hope you guys enjoyed honoring the mustache with me. It's a big part of my life. And if you're a fan of this channel, it's a part of yours as well. So, thank you everybody for watching. Got a bunch of reaction videos I got to go and make. We'll catch you in those. So until next time, make sure you follow us on all forms of social media. Please hit that subscribe button down there. Check out the store, see if anything there tickles your fancy. Support us on Patreon, and we'll catch you in the next video. Until next time, Godspeed to 100,000 subscribers.
Where's Sterling? Oh, he seems to be crawling away from the goal. What is he doing?